Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Let's Stay Gamers, and welcome. So today I want to talk to you about some different landing gear concepts. Now, I'm going to tell you first off, these are not the most functional designs ever, and I tend to overcomplicate some of these sort of processes, but I think a little bit of overcomplication makes things a lot more fun in the long run. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it today. Now, first off, I started with doing a lot of research into landing gears and how they actually fold out, how they fold themselves away, or basically just how they deploy themselves and take themselves in and out the hull of a larger sort of plane. And I came up with a number of different contraptions using both landing gears and the wheels themselves. And here's some of the basic start outs. Now, the idea was to have a swinging arm on an angle, like so, similar to the Mi-24's sort of landing gears. If you've ever seen that helicopter, it folds its landing gears up and into the back, so you've got two little rotors there holding that in place, and as that turns, it folds them up into the back area that I'll show you on this first little design. Now, like I said, these are a little bit overcomplicated, so I've got many doors that probably don't need to ever exist. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to fold our little landing gears away. They'll fold up into the hull there and slightly cross over. And then the next two buttons fold in the sides like so, so we've got a nice sort of flat hull, and with a little bit more time I could probably make that even more flatter, possibly undetectable to other ships. And if we reverse the process, so if we actually fold these guys out, fold the panels out, and then fold the gears away, this is something that I really wanted to actually have a work on. As you see how we've got this massive open space at the back, that's why I built the panels into two separate sort of areas. So they just fold in there and cover up that empty space behind the initial landing gear, just like in the Mi-24's design. So we can fold them back away behind here and actually put the little clamps in place. So we are taking up quite a lot of space with these landing gears, but you could compact these further, I'm guessing, and you could even have these, instead of having big doors, you could just have them fold into the side of the ship, making a much more simple design. So we're moving on to the wheels option. Now, there's not really too many points of having wheels as your landing gears in Space Engineers. They don't really allow you to attach yourself to the deck, but I'll show you the concept anyhow. So we've got our wheels on the first tab, and we're just going to reverse the order, so 4, 3, 2, and that opens up all the bays, and then final press actually is going to pop our wheels down. There you go. What we have to do now is fold 3 and 4 away, seal up the side of the ship, and we have wheels ready to roll. Now, that they could turn this into some sort of spacecraft that has numerous sort of functionality. You could land it and turn it into a rover, I guess. I don't really know why, but it was just pretty fun messing around with this little concept. Let's fold these bad boys back away, and they hook underneath there, folding in, and then it's as simple as folding up all the doors, nice and compact, and compacted away. Obviously, once again, you could smooth that away and make that look a little bit cooler. So I continued developing the design, and I thought I would try to apply the concept to a ship. So this is what I actually came up with. We've got the same sort of system repeated, and same sort of reversal system, then reverse a latch, fold up the outer hull, unhook it, and then refold the actual landing gears away. So it is an overcomplicated little process, but it sure damn looks cool. Let's start this with a 1. We'll fold down the actual inlets for landing gears. Then we're going to access one of the cameras, and we can fold our cameras away, like so, and you'll actually see the gears coming up into position. Now, if we exit the camera by, I believe, pressing T, we can actually see the final process of a 2 and, oh, that's not what we want, and a 1. So we actually fold the hull back into a flat sort of form. Once again, you could probably make this a lot smoother. So I think it's time we take this ship for an actual flight. Now, all the landing gears are ready to go. We just have to disconnect them and take this guy off. So we're going to hop in the cockpit. Now, first thing first is unattach ourselves from the deck with the landing gears, get ourselves a little bit of height off the ground, then follow that up with a nice 1, bring out there, and now we need a 3 to fold our gears away so we can actually start traveling away. Notice there's a bit of overpower usage, and then back a 1 and a 2, gears are away and we're off. Superly overly complicated, but damn fun to have a mess around with. Let's turn this ship around, come in for a landing, turn it around quite fast. You notice that we've not got any actual problems in the inside. I'll switch to the cameras now so you can actually see. So there we go, landing gears are actually folded away quite nicely. Exit that camera, and we'll come into landing. I'll access the camera and show you from inside how it looks as they fold out as well. So we need to access a 1, a 2, about now probably, bring them out into position, press 3 to actually lower the gears, press 5 to have a look at the camera, yeah, everything's lowering fine, And as we're coming over the target zone, we can actually fold in our inner segment so we're not getting any exposed hull for looters to come inside our ship and have a mess around. And we're going to bring it down onto the deck nice and softly. You can notice there's a little bit of spring in the landing gears in case you do ram the deck too hard. And we'll switch auto lock on. And there we go, we should be attached to the deck nicely. I just thought I would show you a little bit of this ship. I thought it would be a bit of a fun concept to have a mess around with these landing gears and try to simulate a realistic sort of plane landing gear. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.